This is gonna be first video of our official YouTube channel. We're gonna keep doing these videos, hopefully 20 minutes a day if we can try to get together till we graduate. And hopefully you guys will see caps on our heads, and that should be the plan. My name is Gian Coliato. I think we all grew up around the small town. Especially me, I grew up in Valdez, North Carolina. Came here to UNC Charlotte. The main goal of what we're going to be doing this whole thing is going to be called the hard pill. So we're going to be telling you all like the hards, the in and outs of UNC Charlotte because there's really not a lot of videos out there for people who want to go to UNC Charlotte. So this is basically gonna be it. So this is me. My name is Gian Coliato, and then I'll toss it around. We'll introduce ourselves.
My name's Luke. I went to Burke Middle College. I went to school in Morganton. I want to say I lived in Morganton because it took me 30 minutes to get there. But I didn't even live in a census designated area. I lived in the sticks. So moving to college has been a big experience to me. Especially gee. I go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Jamoy Zong. I'm also from Morganton. I'm on the edge of the countryside, but also like the city side. And yeah, I'm here for my computer science degree. Hopefully, I get it. Hopefully, I do.
Yeah.
It's getting a little hard, so yeah, hopefully I will. But it's only the first week of school. Yeah, but picking up real fast. But yeah, I'm trying my hardest to get it.
It's been getting pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. So like I'm gonna basically be kind of like the host, but I'm gonna ask you questions about how was the process to getting into Charlotte, especially college applications. A lot of these people are gonna be watching our videos. I don't know. We might just be your soothing channel. Who knows what we're gonna be to you? But mainly it's gonna be an information channel, and it's gonna be for those uprising seniors who don't quite know what they want to do, but they want to do research. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask you two questions, and then I'll add my input into it. So, how did you think the college application process was for you?
I mean, for me, shit, I struggle. I put Queen's University of Charlotte instead of the University of Charlotte, North Carolina, bro. So I think that should be. I mean, honestly, it was my fault too because I didn't look good enough. It's, but for people like me, they should make it clear. But overall, it was. Other than that, it was pretty easy.
It was it was mildly annoying. It's more nerve wracking if anything, because really a small essay and answering a few questions wasn't bad.
What about that? Go ahead, go ahead.
Only thing I can say, just make sure you got your FAFSA set up. Make sure it's set up early. It'll help you along the way.
That's very true. I think one of the biggest things about the whole college application process is really choosing what school you want to go into. So, for me, I applied to like my reach school was NC State and then UNC Charlotte. But the college application was really, I don't say it was too bad. The schools that we went to Burke Middle College, but the teachers were really, really helpful. So find yourself someone who's knowledgeable at the process, and if you don't have someone knowledgeable, like write down in the like whoever's gonna watch this if this gets somewhat famous, put that in the comments. Hey, I need help, and I'll try to reach out to you, or if these guys are free, you know. But mainly it's probably gonna be me. But I'll try to guide as much as possible. You can send me your PDFs. I'll even put my email and everything so you can shoot me a PDF saying, hey, is this good? But just be honest to yourself. I think that's the one thing that was hard for the college application was like faking. Because like some of us, we lived a pretty normal life.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah,
have
honestly,
like
for me, I didn't fake, but I glazed myself a lot.
you
Yeah,
gotta glaze
yeah.
yourself.
'Cause it's
Like
like if you be truthful, they won't really like it. I mean, unless you're like just a super outgoing person, and then sure. But
yeah.
The only thing I would say, don't think of yourself through your eyes. Think of it through almost your grandparents' eyes, because they see you for who you are, but they can really appreciate who you are. So, for instance, in my college application letter, I just wrote all my overly specific interests from a young age. I would always talk about steam powered vehicles, things other people wouldn't even know. And and that's kind of what sent the application.
I'll add into that. I wrote my application on like, so I basically told the people who were gonna like get my application that if they don't put me to college or in their college, they're literally losing the future of America. Because I delayed myself like crazy. Because I ride motorcycles and I've always been a big fan of using electricity to kind of enhance our transportation. So I wrote about the advocation to make electric like motorcycles become a thing. And I don't know, I know there's gonna be some hard butts out there that's like, oh, you little boy, you want to use electricity instead of pumping a piston with fire? Yeah, I do because it's gonna be faster at the end of the day. And guess what? Sometimes people don't like the loud noises. Okay, they just want to get past their day as quickly and as safe as possible
Sufficient.
and as efficient as possible. All right, not everyone wants to hear your single piston straight pipe screaming Akrapovich exhaust going down the street.
Right, guys, I don't want it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. All right. So I gotta ask y'all another question. Right? We all got into UC Charlotte. We all got that email. We were all very proud. But entering the last few months of school and towards that summer, how was that preparation for the new student orientation, getting housing, your loans? How was that process for y'all?
The process for me was semi worrying.
Mhm.
I'm just going to tell you this. I got my the virtual advising meeting. I did it after the new student orientation. So it was a little off, but it still went through fine. As long as you get it done and get rid of that advisement hold, you're clean.
That's true.
Just don't stress too much about it. Because a lot of people, especially from our background that make out like college, like you have to have 10 years work experience to get into a college. It seems like they make out like it's that way. Reality is there are people who just graduate from standard high school. They don't have a transfer credit. You will be fine. Just relax and give it your best.
That's right. Just take it easy. At the end of the day, like I know we're going to separate things. Like me and him are doing the same thing, but she's doing again computer science. So I don't know. For us, like getting into the whole engineering thing, we had to take like this ALEX. Okay. This is really important though because if you're doing engineering and you're watching this video, you have to take an ALEX exam. But guess what? If you're a dog and you finish out all your calculuses before you come here, like the both of us, you can flunk the ALEX exam. I maybe answered one question right out of 33, and I went from a placement level 4 to barely a 1, okay? But at the end of the day, what are they placing you on if you already finished calculus? You know what I mean? Just get it done. But if you didn't, if you only took pre-calculus, my God, please lock in on that ALEX exam. It is covering basic trig, basic mathematics, basic algebra. It is not covering any calculus whatsoever. None of the hard stuff. Focus on the easy stuff. Focus on finding area of like different ones like a triangle,
trapezoid.
trapezoid was a big one. I completely flunked that one. But just focus on that if you're going to take the exam and take it as soon as possible. Because if not, classes get filled up almost immediately. And you don't want to be the person that's going to have to take the class that no one wants with the professor that can barely speak English. Okay.
Stress in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be doing all that.
Don't do that. 'Cause I'm retaking Calc 2 right now. Because
It's rough.
I was able just to pass with my associates, but retaking it just so I can actually pass with the right credits. Like, yeah, it sucks, but it's like I still got my associates. So even if you have like even someone kicks y'all down like that, bro, it's part of it too. Like as long as you get to the end goal, like for me, it was my associates.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
Once you get here, like, okay, then I want to ask y'all. We finally came here. We moved in. What was the week before school started? How did you guys feel about that? And like, tell me what days you moved in and how that first day was. Because a lot of these people moving in, they're probably gonna get in. Okay, a lot of people watching this. If you have a solid essay, semi good scores, good grades, you're probably gonna get in. Good grades, I mean by like B's and C's. Okay, you're probably gonna get in here. But how was
Yeah, you can
that?
have one D or so, but
One D or so,
yeah.
but his D was like, oh, that sounds weird. His D. Okay.
My D was this close from a C, bro. It was point one, and he would give
Yeah.
it to me.
Yeah.
So hey, but keep in mind though,
It's okay.
I didn't work hard enough for it, so I do deserve it.
Pretty hard. Dude, I would
I
catch this
know.
dude from like 5 o'clock in the afternoon to 8 o'clock in the library studying
But
day
it's
in and
like,
day out.
sometimes that's just part of how life is, Like,
That's
well,
true.
even if you work hard for things, it doesn't come the way you want. So
It's kind of sad, but
I'm,
hey,
I'm,
but so in Charlotte,
Yeah.
still made it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're a transfer student and you're coming from a community college, they say university is harder, but I would argue that the community college is more difficult in some instances. Nothing is as organized. You basically are stuck with like the same three teachers because it's usually one teacher who teaches basically an entire department. And essentially, no variety, really not as good things to hang out. And they'll try to push online classes on you. Don't take economics online. It's not worth it.
Oh,
No, I will fight that. So my time at our old community college, right? Because we took like hybrid classes, whatever. I took micro with four other summer classes my junior year. I dogged that out. Not saying I didn't struggle. Like it was probably one of the worst moments of my life. Like I woke up every day regretting like I'm alive. Like dang, why did I wake up? You know what I mean? Like it was a constant suffering. But you have to find a way to like make an A. And at the end of the day, once you pass that class, you grow to be a stronger person. So yes, take the harder choice. If someone offers you the worst teacher ever, take that teacher. And if you can make an A, then guess what? You can do anything. So go and do that. You know. But Luke is right. Be careful.
but even though, like, it's like if you are really like a committed student, you'll make anything work. Basically.
It's true. Just beware. He is right.
Also, be wary of your work schedule because if you're working outside all summer, it's not worth it. It really isn't.
Yeah, you got that state job.
I know how to use the state payroll system. It's a pain.
Yeah, I heard. And then you did an internship
I
or
slaved the whole
something.
summer. I was in a warehouse, 90 degrees, 98 degrees the whole entire time. No AC for like 8, 9 hours every day.
I work.
Yeah. It wasn't bad because I make a lot of good connections and everything. It was more of like a reality check for me because it was basically showing me it's either go through with college and be successful or find a different way to be successful. Like for me, I don't know about them, but for me personally, I'm doing stocks, I'm doing investing, I'm trying drop shipping. Over the summer, I think I probably lost about 500-600 bucks doing drop shipping. Did I make any profit? Hell no, I did not. But it was a good learning experience that I'm glad I was able to, I guess, acquire. Because if I didn't take the risk, I wouldn't have known what was out there. It is actually really easy to do it. It's just finding the right products and finding like the right websites to do your ads for you. That's what it really is. It really is just up to your just like a successful to be successful in anything, like I said, dropshipping ads. Not even that. It's about how you show yourself. You're an ad by yourself. So you have to show yourself as a credible person and a hardworking person in order to be what you would want to be.
If I may add,
Very true.
I worked a full 40-hour work week outside. I had to go I had to go clean trash cans, clean bathrooms, literally pick up feces, and to mop it up on the floor. Essentially, even during the time of my workplace, I gave it everything I got. If one person slacked in the morning shift, I would cover the night shift by myself
What a dog.
in the woods. Look, state park trash is a whole different level, but just be willing to show out and do your job well. You'll get connections, And plus, you just make everyone's life easier. If they can't do it, you do it for them and you serve yourself because then it'll be easier for you in the morning.
That's true. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like over the summer, I was on vacation. I'm not gonna lie. Like, like
No,
5 vacations, and I was taking pictures. I was enjoying my time. I went to the beach with friends. Went to the beach again. Went on a cruise. Went to Japan. These guys were out here suffering. Like I was still working a job, but like my manager, beautiful manager, by the way. Not like I guess she was pretty, but not like not like that. You guys know what I mean. Like beautiful managers, and like she would always help me, or like I don't know, I felt like I was her son, low key. Like she would just kind of let me do whatever I wanted to do, and she would just just be like a fun time because I'd go to work and she'd be like, thank you. I'm like, hey.
good manager.
Yeah, she was just a good manager. Like I don't know. I people who want to find a job, if you're 16 or something, go work a shoe department. My goodness, what a W job. Go work over there, and I stayed there for 2 years, just from how good that job was. Okay, now I'm gonna revert the topic. Okay, how was y'all's first day of classes? Like from the beginning till the end. How was your experience? Like how many classes did you take too? Like at that.
And one day, I think I had first day of class. I had one class, but it was pitiful because someone wanted to take me on a little trip. Sitting like right there. So we totally now climbed like 50 stairs in like less than 2 hours.
It was pretty bad.
Yes, it was bad. But I was saying, that's a good thing though, because that's just showing me my limits and stuff on the first day too. But also, I was exploring. I was trying to find all my classes. I was doing everything, just trying to get used to everything. But I would say my first day, it was pretty rough. My legs were giving out on me. Yeah. I think I think in that one day, I think I walked by 11 p.m. I think I was at like 15 miles. That's not like some David Goggins stuff because he'd be like, oh, I would have been 200, But like for me, I'm a big boy. I'm like I'm almost 5'6", and I'm 200 pounds, bruh. So it's a lot for me. I have strong legs, but like for 4 6 hours, and in the morning we went to go work out 5:30. Did I want to go? Hell no, I didn't. But I'm at college, I have to better myself.
No, yeah, that's what I'm gonna add on to that, okay? Like 5:30. I woke every single one. He woke him and his roommate up. We both woke each other up, and we went to the gym, all right? And we've been consistent
Mhm.
lately, right? And then it's been a good time, but I swear after we ate our breakfast, went to go find our classes because we got stressed.
It went down pretty good.
Okay, I'm not gonna point fingers. The more I think about it, it was my fault. Okay.
No, honestly, though, it was both of our faults.
Yeah,
You asked for the bookstore, I asked for the library.
that's right. That's right.
Exactly.
Yes, and then we went across campus, back to campus, across campus. Dude,
Back.
okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. For all the new students here, and even if you are a UNC Charlotte student, you would agree with me when I say this. The amount of stairs here is actually scary. Like there is stairs everywhere. The buildings have stairs. Then you go outside. The outside has a bunch of stairs,
Mhm.
and then all the parking lots have a bunch of stairs. Like like normal things, but at the same time, it's an excessive amount. Like especially when you're biking,
Yeah.
and these stairs are steep stairs, so you can't even run down them without hitting your foot pedal, and that's embarrassing if you like crash on your bike down some stairs. So embarrassing. I could never do that. Okay.
And for those people saying that like, oh no, it's not that bad with Brock, 'cause I've been here for a year or two. It's our first week. It's
Bad.
our first week. It's bad.
It's
So they don't know
definitely
anything. So as freshmen, fresh freshmen,
Mhm.
you will struggle a little bit because me myself, I've talked to people too. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be late to every class, bro. Like, my heart's so far. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
it's far, but it's like, gotta get up in the morning. You gotta get there on time and stuff too.
Well, in terms of getting around, what I did, I got here on a Wednesday, so I had a full 5 days before I had to go to any classes. And I walked around campus. I scouted everything. I even took the light rail. Shout out to Cat's light rail system. Takes you to places where you want. But buses, get the Passio Go app or get any other software your university uses. It'll track the buses. They're clean. You don't even have to necessarily show your ID. They just kind of know you're a student. And just probably be prepared to be like 30 minutes early if you have the break time.
Yeah, definitely show up to your class early.
Like even if not,
These
show up at least like an hour and a half early, or at least 2 hours.
What?
No,
Wait,
no, for me though.
oh, okay.
Hey, why my reason? Cause I care about how I present myself. Cause me, I sweat like I'm a dead dog, or like a wet dog. I sweat crazy. So I show up really early, so I have enough time to rest, but also for my whole body to dry up and for me to actually start smelling.
So
You know,
your
instead of
body,
just smelling like just straight sweat. You know, like today, I didn't have class till 2:30. I was in one building for I think 4 to 5 hours. I was just sitting there doing homework. You know,
What a dog.
so even though yeah, you know, like you're just doing stuff by yourself anyways. Like it's you're just bettering yourself and you're making your worry of being to class less because you're already there. So be there a little early. It'll help a lot of people out.
Mhm.
If you sweat a lot, that's my dreams.
And okay, the next question I gotta ask y'all is like, what's one class that you think is the most challenging right now? And I think this might go for some of the engineers here that might come here next year. I'll tell y'all my experience. Anybody?
okay.
Honestly, you go.
There's a CAD design class. It doesn't look like the material is going to be hard. It's just going to be probably one of the classes I might dread going to. And it's just because it's on the other side of campus. And it's not a physics class. I'm used to physics. I'm used to math. I like physics and math, even though we may have had our experiences with them. But computer design,
Sorry.
computer design, something about the atmosphere just angers me. I don't know what it is.
Um, you know, I don't know. I'd have to disagree with him. I really did not. I like physics, but it had its ups and downs, and I think that's the one class I generally locked in for in high school, and majority of the time I kind of coast through my classes, but then I have to try. You know what I mean? I don't know. It made me unlock a different section of my brain that I didn't know I had. But the engineering visualization, is that what you're talking about? With all like the fabrication, CAD design. I think it's gonna be a fun class. My instructor is really fun. I don't know about your instructor, but my instructor is really fun, so I'm excited for that class. The one class I would say to everyone here who's coming to be in engineering, statistics and probability for engineers. Oh my gosh. If you're a freshman going in there, you're gonna be the only freshman there. There's gonna be some war-hardened veterans going in that building. Because watch, it's not a freshman class. You're there with older students who've done this for years, okay? Who've had this following, who've known this professor for years. You're there, you're gonna be new. And then teachers what? Gonna skip the syllabus because it's not a freshman class. So what? And you're gonna show up unprepared without a notebook because you think he's gonna be talking about the dang syllabus. But no, he's not gonna talk about the syllabus. So you're there. I was there stuck for an hour and 15 minutes, completely locked in with just me and my brain. And I locked in for an hour and 15 and learned nothing. I learned nothing. That was the worst experience ever. I called my brother afterwards to complain to him and the teacher or the professor, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's a cool dude. He seemed like a really cool dude, but dang, I don't know. I don't know if I mess with it. You know what I mean? That's a hard class. Statistics and probability for engineers. Watch out.
For me, I'd say right now I'm not taking extending art classes like these two are, but I'm taking three engineering classes though with my one calc. But my three engineering classes they are really time consuming because I've talked to everyone. I've talked to the TAs there. They said Yeah, you need to put in time. Put in time means you need to spend at least 3 to 4 hours like every day just to look at it to make sure you're on the right track. But for me, I'd say right now, my hardest class, I think it would be calc. Why? Because there's no textbook that I can get due to my card being with fraud. That's my fault. But also it's like what he's going through in class, he's skimming through it like he's a ninja. Like he's skimming through it like we have prior knowledge. Well, I mean I do, but it's like, bruh, you can't expect me to follow you if you're not even gonna wait for me to get to like the page you're at. You know?
You know what? He finished Calc 3.
Exactly.
Bro, we finished Calc 3. And guess what? Every single time one of these teachers talks about anything, I forgot.
Exactly.
That summer messed us all up.
Exactly.
Would you agree? The summer messed us all up.
I needed the break. I mean,
Yeah, the break was good.
I need to remember things, but like as soon as I go through and they start discussing it, I can kind of just it returns to me.
What a beast.
Yeah. When the videos, yeah. Because
Yeah.
for me today, for the 4 or 5 hours I said, I was watching videos and I was following it. I did it by myself. I was good. But when I got to class, my boy he started rapping in another language, and he's white. He speaks clear English, and I cannot understand him. I was so lost. He was talking about right Raymond sums. Like, yeah, that's easy, but the way he was
Right.
explaining it is he was explaining it like he was reading like the law to me. Like what?
You go first. You
Even
go
a
first.
Raymond somewhere, it's like you add that specific number so many times.
I think that's
Yeah.
what it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah. That was a right Raymond, or is it Raymond or right?
White.
White.
Right. Raymond.
Right and left. So I know there's right and left.
What's the left one? Does it just go negative?
Oh, I completely
Oh, the
forgot.
good thing about it,
But
about
it
this
was
class though, is that we're not doing left. We're doing right.
We're only gonna, and you're only gonna focus on one side.
But it is really confusing though. I mean, it is the first week, so I'm complaining, but I think towards the middle of the semester, I think it'll be a lot smoother. But as of
Definitely.
right now, his notes that he's going through, I can't even find them. So I'm just trying to write everything down that I can.
Get prepared. Get prepared. A lot of these, I'm telling you, it's simple topics. Like the topics are really easy. Okay, but the way that the professors explain it, it's like they're talking to you as if you have a PhD as well. If you know what I mean. Like their terminology is so proper that they kind of forget that you're a student. If you okay, you kind of get what I mean. If you don't, sorry. Um, but yeah, any final advices here, like especially dining halls and everything? Because I know they're probably going to ask questions because they can't even tour the rooms.
Or
That's right. The incoming freshmen can't even tour dorm rooms.
no, you just gotta choose it.
That's right. Okay, so okay, this is what I would say. Go to Scott Hall. Scott Hall is a W hall. Um, it's just simple living. Like there's not really much that goes on, but
Has
and
a,
actually there's a lot that goes on here.
But it
But
it has a good atmosphere. The dorms are simple. They're traditional dorms,
Mhm.
but we usually met up with some good people here.
They're really nice here.
There's still plenty of amenities here.
Mhm.
There's really not much to complain about.
No, there's not. And you're paying like the lowest amount. There's no need to go really fancy. You're staying here for a year and then you're
Mhm.
going out to an apartment. Do not incur $10,000 worth of debt for what? Your own bathroom, a nicer house? No, because then you have to clean your own bathroom. What if you're living with four roommates and one of them just has the worst case of diarrhea known to mankind? You're gonna have to sit in that next. Okay? The bathrooms in these communal halls are cleaned like every day, 3 times a day. So keep that in mind. You know.
Honestly, I thought the community bath, I thought it was gonna be way worse, but that's not bad. Talking about that, if you take a shower, make sure you have everything packed. Cause today when I was walking through my hallway, I walked to the bathroom. There was some undies on the ground. Did I touch them? No, I didn't. I walked right over them, and I think they're still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring you some like showering shoes. Do not walk barefoot
Oh yeah,
in these halls, bro.
yeah.
People are nasty. Okay. There's a bunch of sexually active college students here. Wear Crocs, wear water
You
shoes.
serious?
Whatever, dude.
But I'd rather wear this and be barefoot.
Yeah. Do not go barefoot on them things, bro.
No.
You might slip and slide due to the wrong reasons, if you know what I mean. Okay, and also
Even on top of it.
yeah,
Even on top of that, right? Even when I'm taking a shower
yeah.
and like you know how like the floor, not the floor, but the shower floor, I still wear my Crocs.
Yeah, you have
Bro,
to.
there's air, there's like some yellow stuff on
Yeah,
it, bro.
that's some nasty junks. These
Yeah,
people nasty.
I still wear my Crocs. Wear your Crocs.
Wear your Crocs, indeed. Okay.
I remember what Raymond sons were now.
You just searched it up.
If remember the rectangles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, like the estimations. I don't think they can see that.
No, it's too much light from there.
Yeah, it's too much. But get locked in. Okay. I would just like, do you guys have any other words? We're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna film this again. Okay. Well, we might stay consistent. We may not stay consistent. We'll be consistent at the gym because we're gonna get these gains. Okay. We're getting we're getting stronger. We're getting stronger bit by bit every single day. But I'm gonna release this video, and you guys better like and subscribe. And even if you don't, I don't really care. Okay. As long as you got the information you needed from this video.
Not even freshmen. That's what it really is. That's the main message.
Yeah, hard. We're gonna call it the hard pill because we're all gonna teach you.
And you think about like bringing like rollerblades, like skates. Don't do that.
Don't do that. I go down the hill today, going into downstairs of Sophie, and this man full sent down this hill, hit the wooden deck, and he just took the fattest L of his life. Of course, I turned around. You know, that's what good dudes do. They turn around.
Skateboard or bicycle. One of those two.
To be honest, if you
Scooters, you mean scooters, not skateboards?
well
No,
skateboards,
skateboards.
Really? I thought you said no skateboards.
Oh, bro. I said rollerblades, skates.
Oh, rollerblade skates.
skateboards have aura. They're just more.
You gotta be careful.
Electric bikes. Electric bikes. Lifesaver.
Get an electric bike if you can buy one.
To be honest, the e-scooters is still pretty good.
I don't know. I feel like you kind of look a little nerdy with a scooter, but I mean, it's all up to
Hey,
you.
and if there's still electric scooters whenever y'all come here, don't take them. It's
Yeah.
not worth the money.
Don't use those things.
Don't worry. So many freshmen are using it. In 2 weeks, the scooters they're not gonna be used. They're gonna waste at least $200 at least on.
Yeah,
Don't waste your money on.
don't do
It's
that.
either walk, find shortcuts, or try to find and take the bus.
Get a bike.
Hold on. Here's the thing: electric scooters, you can buy one for $200, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like you kind of look a little nerdy. Who
I
cares?
mess with electric scooters. They're just heavy because they're electric.
You could just get a normal scooter,
You could just get a bicycle
but you have to
Just walk.
or just walk. Use your legs. You know what I mean?
bus.
Honestly, today I'll walk to class because the other 2 days I take a bike. I kind of like walking a little bit more because it's less of a hassle. But tomorrow I might just take my bike.
The bus,
Possibilities. Yeah. So
the bus is goaded. I'm sorry.
My bad, Dwayne.
but stay locked in, stay committed.
Stay committed. Stay locked in. Yeah, that's right.
I'm
Okay,
not a really smart person, but I'm a committed person.
it's true. Yeah, everyone here in this group is very academically gifted. Okay, and we always lock in whenever the time needs us to. But we're gonna start another episode tomorrow. I'm gonna post this tonight. Watch it and learn as much as you can from it. All right. Well, it's nice talking to y'all, and we hope to see you guys again. Or we're gonna try to upload another video tomorrow night because we gotta go study because we're college students.
We'll see. I might be studying. We'll see.
Yeah, because we're all college students. Okay, we gotta study.
Definitely Friday.
Definitely Friday.
Yeah, I don't have class Friday, so definitely Friday.
Definitely Friday. Okay.
Maybe not tomorrow.
All right. By the way, UNC Charlotte's pretty fun. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
come here. All right. Bye, guys.